Hello and welcome to Let's Have a Go. My name is Jordan. Thank you very much for joining me. So this episode we're going to be looking at a craft that I'm really excited about. I've wanted to master it for a long time, and that craft is leatherwork. I'm armed with a selection of tools and some leather. It's not the best quality leather, admittedly, but we've got some we can make a start with. And the plan for this episode is to make a card holder, a simple little card holder with a pocket on the front, so that I can use that for holding cards and whatnot. And it's looking really good in my mind, so let's see if it turns out that way. So let's have a go at leatherwork. To begin with, I made a template out of paper, and I just started by drawing around a card and adding a 5mm extra onto the outside of that card. I don't know if this is enough. With the neatening up and with the stitching as well, I'm going to find out if this is enough or if I've made a critical mistake at the very beginning. I decided that as the leather is so thin, I wanted to double it up to make sure that it was ready and durable. So we're going to have 6 pieces, 4 for 2 sides of the card holder and 2 with a cutout for the pocket on the front. So once the template was created and cut out, I was then able to pick some leather from the stash that I have. So I've got quite a few different offcuts, and I got this for £10 online, and whilst it's not the best quality leather, it does seem really good for practicing and for beginners. There's lots of quantity available for you to be able to use. So I've made sure to select some pieces based on the templates that I have. Tried to fit them onto the pieces of leather to make sure that I could get enough cut out and make sure that I had those pieces available. And also based it on the colour as well. So I've got 2 pieces that stood out to me, a larger piece and a slightly smaller piece, both in brown. And then once I had decided on which ones to use, I started cutting. And the good thing is that you can start to cut with just a craft knife. And they're commonly available in all sorts of craft stores, and that worked really well for cutting. You have to make sure to keep pressure on the ruler and use that as your guide, because if you don't use that as your guide, you're going to start cutting a bit wibbly wobbly and it's not going to be a straight line, and you want that. The pocket for the opening, I found that a bit tricky. I tried to cut it, but the curves were a bit tricky, so when I actually cut them, they came out as a straight cut. I also tried a rotary cutter, and I would highly recommend doing this. This cuts very easily and it sped up the process a lot. So there were some cuts that didn't go perfectly, and I'm really hoping that I can neaten them up later in the process, and that they're not going to be a problem for me later down the line. As you can see, there's a bit that was a bit extra on this one, hoping that I can sort that out later. And there we go, 6 pieces of leather ready for the next part of our process, and that's what we'll be covering in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, please like and leave a comment as well, and also make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with this project and also any other upcoming projects in the future. So stay safe and well, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Let's Have a Go.